Hello my friends, welcome to this guide about trading. I'm not an English native speaker, but I hope you understand me well. So first I want to teach you some basics about trading, and most of the other trading tutorials I don't like very much. So I try to present a good one with my tutorial here. So, the first for you all, when you go into the market, you can choose any item. I choose now this item here. You see here sell orders and buy orders. Sell orders, you can put things into the market and sell them, and that way you get the maximum price, but you cannot sell it right in the moment when you put in the sell order. But if you want to sell it immediately, then you have to sell it to that price here. And you see, could be quite a little bit different. In this case, 65 million. But okay, it's not representative because right now I'm not on a trading hub system. This is a hack. Hack is also a trading hub, but with a little bit less traffic. The other trading hubs are, I show you the systems. In Dixie is one of the systems. So this one, it's in Singleton. Then Jitta is the main trade hub, where the biggest traffic in the market is running over it, and there it's the best place to sell things or buy things. And because there are a lot of people in the system, there are always around 12,000 or more people in the system which are trading, and all the big corporations sell their stuff there and so on. And so there you trade the fastest way. Maybe in other trade hubs like Hack you get some higher prices than in Jitta, but you need always to check when you trade some things the quantity which is traded. And here you see, for example, this item, there's only 2 items per day traded. And so you can imagine if you want to sell here stuff and you have some concurrence here in the market, yeah, maybe you sell one item within 1 week or so, and when you go to Jitta and there maybe this item is sold 30 times a day, then you will get sold your item much faster. So with the buy orders, it is so you can put in the price, the quantity, and here this field here says you want to buy minimum 1 piece, but you can put in, for example, 10 pieces, and you want to buy 10 pieces. So then only people can sell you things when they sell you minimum 10 pieces. Yeah, sometimes it's the market, but sometimes people don't want to fly around a lot for only one item. This means there are region traders. This means the region, you can see also here, for example, Metropolis or the Singleton is the region, and inside there are a lot of systems, and you can put in, you want to buy on the station only the stuff in the solar system. This means on all stations in a system, or within a range of jumps, 1 up to 5, 10, whatever, or region. So in that way you can place a buy order, and then people will sell you stuff. So this is the explanation for sell and buy orders. So now we come to the different ways how you can trade. This means, maybe you hear the word station trading. This means basically that you don't log off from the station, you don't undock from the station, you only make buy orders, sell orders, and you do your trading stuff on the station. Then you have region trading. This means you can, as we learned right now, here buy the stuff within the region. And this means that you have to undock from the station and fly for the items you buy maybe 10 jumps away and bring them back to your trading hub station. And this is taking some time, but sometimes it's worth. For example, if you would buy an item here, you see on the station the bid is 150 million, but in the region the highest bid is 101 million, so that could be a difference of 50 million if you have luck and somebody sells for that price. We can check here, for example, I don't know if it was ever sold so cheap. Yeah, you see here, for example, this item was sold one time for 60.5 million, maybe accidentally, who knows, in the region, I guess, because yeah. And so you can maximize your winnings that way, but be sure this is luck if somebody's selling you so cheap the stuff. You see here in the price history it was one time within 2 or 3 months, so it's not something you can calculate that you earn that money within a fixed time frame. So this was the region trading, and you can also do the region trading within like some kind of jumps, for example 10 jumps or something. You can put there a limit. It's up to you how you want to handle that. I, for example, when I started EVE, I was located at Rennes. It's also a trade hub, and I put in buy orders for frigates, all frigates you can imagine, and the selling price was 400,000 ESK, and I buy them in the region for 50,000 ESK. Yes, you're right. That cheap, but you had to transport them all with a transport ship, and it took time. But for a beginning, yeah, it was a nice way how to earn your money. And also often you can see, for example, I show you some more examples. You have here, for example, small weapons, and you see here the sale prices on Hack are around 185,000 ESK, and in the region or station, here you see station, yeah, they buy it for 2000 ESK, and yes, the people are selling the stuff, because here you see quantity. I could bet he placed the buy order with 1000 quantity, and you can see here within 25 days he bought that way 38 of this weapons and sold them also then later for that price in the market, and the winning for 30 is around 6 million. So and now you can imagine when you train your char with orders, you can train that, how many orders you can place in the market, sell or buy orders. You can raise that up to over 100, 200, I don't know. I never tested the max. My trade char has 120 or something. You can imagine if you put 120 buy and sell orders, so the half 60, you can imagine how much money you can make that way. But you need always to fly around, and if you make it in the region, you will get more sold to you. And so you have to fly a lot around and bring it back to the stations. Sometimes when you make in the region the buy order, there are also some low sec systems included, and then you will have the problem to survive when you fly in and bring out the stuff. So, and then we have the kind of production trading. This means I called it that way. You can buy blueprints. One moment, I have there one item I want to show you. Drone link augmenter. Yeah, you see, they sell it for that price. And if you check, there's the blueprint. The blueprint costs 2 million and some additional ISKA. And then if you buy the mats, it's now because I'm not on a trade hub. Here on the station the materials are not available to buy, but all around I think it will cost you only 80,000 here, 90,000 ISK, the materials, and you need to build it and then you sell it for that price. And you see, you can make that way around 3 times more money than you invest for the materials. You only need some time and the skills to use the blueprint. But this one is very easy. Skills, that everybody has this skill. So, and then you can also do trade hub trading. This means sometimes, for example, this item costs on that trade hub that money, 328,000 ISK. And if you have luck on another trade hub, for example Jitter, you get maybe 400,000 ISK. And so you could buy here the stuff and then create a contract, a courier contract to somebody, or transport it yourself and transport it to another trade hub, and there you maybe put another char, or you fly over to and sell the stuff there with winning. And these are the ways how you can earn money with trading. I explain now a little bit the skills. And also here this transaction log. In the transaction log you can always see whatever you buy with red numbers, and when you sell something you have here positive numbers, and that way you can check what you have bought or sold. You can always see it, and also it's here viewable on which station you buy the stuff or sold the stuff. So, and then you have also a journal. One moment, I wanted to. Here you can see also a journal of your contracts. I don't press now the button because I don't want to view all my other chars. This is a neutral char where I make the videos, and I don't want to link my corporation or whatever where I play productive. So, but you can here get in a list of the contracts you had. And also here on business, here you have the contracts. You can check if you have any outstanding contracts or in progress or finished. You can switch that, and then you can see, for example, if you make a new courier contract, it will be viewed here in the list. If somebody accepted, then you can view it in progress, and after it got finished, then you can view them under finished, that they got finished. So skills. You have here, one moment, trade. So, and the most important skills are You see trade. This increases the sell or buy limit by 4. This means for every level you skill here, I opened it that way, you can here, you get 4 more orders. Oppa, my god. Can get 4 more orders available. My god. So, I hate this sometimes with the windows. So, but you can, when you reach level 4, you can, no, 3, a moment. Yes, oh, you need only to skill 2. Then you could inject this skill, and with retail, you will get additional 8 orders you can place. And when you reach your level 5, you can wholesale, skill wholesale, and there you get 16 by each level. And when you reach the level 5, you can skill Tycoon, and the Tycoon skill will give you additional 32 per level. So it's quite a lot of orders you can skill. You only need the time to do so. So you have here, one moment. So with marketing, you can sell remote items. This means when you press the buttons Alt plus T, you see your items, Jitter for example, and you could, if you're in a range with this skill here, you could sell the item remote, for example. Or let's check another thing. Broker relations will reduce the percent points. You see here, the broker fee is 3% on NPC stations, and when you skill it to 5, then you will pay only 2.5%. The transaction tax is depending on the faction standings you have to the station. This means here to this Creodron, for example, or Kaldari for Jitta, whatever. And this will drop also this percentage here. With contracting, you can make additional contracts. Procurement. There you can place buy orders remotely and also change them. So it's always good to have this marketing and procurement on 2, so you can change within 1 jump or whatever, a few jumps, your buy or sell orders. It's very funny. Then you have not to be direct on your station where you are trading. It's all up to the skills. So what else I want to tell you? Yeah, about price changes. Yeah, when you go into the market and see your item, this one, yeah, you see they change only minimal the price. Here you see only 2 cents. And yes, that's the way how you should change the prices. You should not change it, for example, make it 80,000 ISK cheaper, because why you should not do this? Is the reason simply, as long you make winnings with your trade, other people will do the same. So they will drop the price the same way like you do. In that way, you destroy yourself the winnings on the item, but the people will go down with the price with you all the time. And in Jitter, for example, it's very strange. They will very fast adjust the prices, depending on which item you are trading, but sometimes there are items they are trading 50 people on it, and maybe 5 of them are online. And then you have to change every 5 minutes the prices because you have a limit. When you change the price or something, or put a sell order or buy order, you cannot change it within 5 minutes. You have to wait 5 minutes. So when you sell more items, you can make tactics to place more sell orders, split it up to 2 or 3 stacks, and the same with the buy orders. And that way you do some kind of PvP in the market, because you have then 3 times the availability to change your prices within 5 minutes. So even there's a person maybe who don't knows these tricks and has only one sell order, you can always underbid him by 1 cent, and if somebody's buying within the 5 minutes where he cannot change the price item, then they will buy it from you. Yes, and that way you can play some tactics. Also with the buy orders, yeah, there are some items, a lot of people want them, and then you have to mess around with a few people. And yeah, sometimes it makes you crazy because you don't get any item sold or buy it. Yeah, the wrong tactic is to go down with the price a lot, because you will not make winnings of this. If you make winnings, other people make winnings too. And yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. And the professional people, they don't like to see that kind of trading, and they can do some other tactics with you. For example, here this one, if this item is sold a lot, I think, yeah, it's relative sold. In Jitta, you can imagine this item is sold more than 1,000 times a day. So rich people then go there and would simply buy the the item which you sell 1/3 below the price and put in the sell order again with the same price, because they know they have time, they sell it, and you give away the winnings to other people that way, simply said. I specialized myself on some items. I make 100 to 200 millions winnings per item. Yes, it's in a high category of price. And last week somebody sold it 100 million cheaper. Yeah, I said thank you. I bought all the items and sold them after that. So, and I made that way over 1 milliard ESK. Yeah, billion, I think it's in English. So that way you can give away money to other people easily. So remember, make only small steps in your price changes. It's not worth to go down that a lot, because yeah, it's not worth. So in Jita it is very funny. You need to check here the buy orders especially. You will see there are buy orders from Perimeter, or also from some other stations which are 1 jump out from Jitta. So the range is 1. And you will see a lot of buy orders. Why do people do the buy orders there and not in Jitta? It's simply because in Jitta, when you create a buy order, you pay here taxes a lot. This means if I would buy here, one moment, something for 1 million, you see I pay taxes altogether, broker's fee, but tax will also come on it. So you pay over 3, 4, 5% on taxes, and this you need to check in Jitta. But what's the station names? That are citadels. They have 0% taxes. This means you pay only 100 ESK no matter if you make a buy order for 10 billion or something like that. So that way you can save a lot of money if you make big trades. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people create the buy orders with a range of one jump out from jitter, because then if somebody's selling in jitter something, they will buy it. They only flight one jump out, created a buy order, and one jump back, and then with the skills, with the remote skills, they manage their order, and they save a lot of money that way. So that's also a big tip. Yeah, now I think we are finished for right now. If you like this tutorial, you can subscribe here on YouTube, my channel, and maybe in future I will create some new ones. Or if you wish to have a tutorial, simply write a chat message under the video and I will try to create it, maybe later when I have time. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and hope to see you soon again here. Have a nice time, fly safe, and have a lot of fun with trading. You can make the most money with trading in EVE Online, because it's only limited to your capital you own, and as more you pump into the market, as more money you can make. You can imagine where you can get there. So have fun. Bye bye.